Hey guys, in this video I want to talk to you guys about oxalates. If you're like us, we didn't know anything about oxalates until my partner ended up in the hospital because a kidney stone, had to go and get surgery. And we made the switch from keto. We've been a lot of keto for the past maybe 2-3 years. We did a lot of keto. We also did a lot of smoothies, and we didn't realize how those things were causing kidney stones. And because we completely cut out all foods with oxalates and just started eating bacon, beef, butter, and eggs, the BBE diet, we ended up having to go to the emergency room, and she had to have kidney stone surgery. And we started learning about oxalates, guys, and we picked up this book right here. It's Sally K. Norton, Toxic Superfoods. If you have issues, or anybody that you know who has issues with kidney stones, and you're making the switch from the SAD diet or keto diet or whatever diet you're doing right now, if you're trying to come over to carnivore, it's really important to understand everything that you need to know about oxalates, because it's something that most of us don't know. We didn't know, and it ended up costing us a lot of money, when right now we're trying to make the change in our lifestyles so that we can save money, take care of our health, because we are late for catching up for retirement. And so we're trying to make some lifestyle changes that will help us not spend money, but save money so that we can catch up for retirement. So whether you're trying to change your lifestyle for just to get better, maybe you're trying to catch up for retirement, maybe you want to avoid any kind of expensive hospital bills, maybe there's nothing wrong with you health-wise, because thankfully there's nothing wrong with me health-wise, but I'm making the move to carnivore because I've heard a lot of really good benefits from it. I've noticed a lot of good benefits. And so we've decided to go from keto to carnivore. And in this video, guys, I'm going to tell you guys the importance of oxalates, what we're doing to implement low oxalates into her diet, and a little bit of oxalates into my diet. Even though I don't have kidney stone issues, I still try to do the same things that she does. Maybe not quite as much oxalates for me per day, but I do try to maintain a little bit oxalates. That way my body doesn't dump oxalates so fast and cause any kind of havoc that's going to cause me to have to go to the hospital. So hey guys, if you are new here, my name is Susan Velez, and on this channel we talk about making money, saving money, investing money, and taking care of our health so that we can catch up for retirement, especially if you are late to saving for retirement like me. So at one point, guys, I was just talking all about finances, but then I started talking about health, because like I said, guys, I think that health is more important than wealth, because if you have your health, you can always manage ways to make your wealth go a little bit further, especially if you don't have to deal with going to the hospital all the time, doctor's visits, or high prescriptions. So in this video, I want to tell you guys about the importance of maintaining oxalates, and I want to take you guys a little bit through this book and what we're doing. And in this video, I'm going to share with you guys how we make fresh lemon juice to put into our water and drink some lemon water, so that way the kidney stones that my partner still has in her body, because when they did a scan on her body, we noticed that she still does have some kidney stones, but they're smaller, and we're hoping that the lemon juice will actually help those stones pass without her having to get another expensive surgery, because those bills have started coming in for the surgery, and they're going to throw us behind as far as, we're trying to save money, trying to catch up for retirement, and now we have to pay for this expensive surgery. Thankfully, she does have insurance, but we are still going to have a portion of the hospital room, especially since it was an emergency room visit. We still going to have some bills that we're going to have to pay. And so we want to avoid this in the near future. And the best way to do it is to learn everything that we can about oxalates. So the reason that we picked up this book, guys, we have it on Audible, and we do have the paperback copy as well too. And I do have a link to the paperback copy if you've never heard of Sally K. Norton. She talks about oxalates, and if you don't know anything about it, you can read this book, or you can visit her YouTube channel where she talks about oxalates, and you'll learn the importance of having oxalates in your body, especially if you're prone to kidney stones, or you just want to learn about oxalate dumping. That way your body doesn't dump it too fast. So the reason that we're adding lemon juice, guys, is because I want to read you this section right here on page 254. She talks about lemon juice. She says, lemons as citrus fruits are an excellent source of citric acid citric acid, and citrate. Several studies have demonstrated that about half a cup of lemon juice daily is nearly as effective in reducing kidney stone reoccurrence as potassium citrate treatment. Lemons are also very helpful in addressing the acidosis that accompanies oxalate clearing and other inflammatory states. So she has a little ingredient thing here to add lemon juice and potassium bicarbonate. We don't do all that. We just do lemon juice. And I'm going to share with you guys how we make our fresh lemon juice. I know everybody can, make lemon juice, but I want to share with you guys how we do ours and how we actually just juice a bunch of lemons, put it in this container right here, and then we have it throughout the week. And that way it actually last for a while, so that way we're not constantly having to cut up a lemon and then put it in our water when we have water, because we've noticed that if we don't have fresh lemon juice, we get lazy, we don't cut up the lemons, and then before you know it, this bag of lemon right here will go bad, or we just won't add it to our lemon water, or we won't add it to our water, and then we'll just later on down the road we're going to be in the same situation where she's going to have surgery again, guys, because believe it or not, even though she's had surgery this time, she also had kidney stone surgery 7 years ago. So this is a reoccurring thing. And while, we didn't know anything about oxalates the past or first surgery 7 years ago, we are starting to learn more about taking care of our health through diet. And so we have learned a little bit about oxalates. And so we're going to add lemon juice to her water. What can it hurt, guys? If we can take care and then make sure that she never has to go back into the hospital for kidney stone surgery again because we just been drinking or adding lemon juice to fresh water, then hey, it's a win-win situation. So I'm going to show you guys how we do this. We buy this big bag of lemons at Costco. We have kind of done some research on whether it's cheaper to buy lemon juice. Now, if you're thinking lemon juice in a container, there is a lemon juice that they sell at Walmart that is organic, real lemon, but we kind of priced it, and I think the bottle's like almost $5 for a bottle, or maybe $6 for a bottle. I don't remember, but we priced it to see how much lemon juice that provides versus squeezing all this lemon, and does it provide more than the actual jar at Walmart? And it does provide more than the jar at Walmart. The thing about it is you're paying for convenience when you buy it already pre-squeezed. But if you have a little bit of time, a little bit of extra time, guys, and you want to pick up a big bag of lemon like this, it's going to save you money in the long run. And if you have a lemon squeezer or something, it's not going to take a lot of time. And I'm going to share with you guys how we do this. I'll also provide some links down below so that if you don't have a way to fresh squeezed lemons right now, you're going to see how easy it is to actually create your own lemon juice, put it in a little container that you have. This was just I think it was like a Tabasco container that we had in the fridge. And we washed it out really good. Yeah, actually, it was a Frank's hot sauce container. We washed it out really good. And we've been using this for lemon juice. So let me share with you guys. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to speed up the process a little bit because you don't want to sit here and watch me squeeze and this whole bag of lemon. But I'm going to share with you guys how we do it. That way, in case you are dealing with kidney stones, you want to make the move to carnivore, and you don't know whether you're susceptible to kidney stones, and you don't want to find out, you need to learn about slowing down your oxalate dumping. That way you don't deal with any type of health issues. And so let's go ahead and squeeze these lemons and make some lemon juice, and I'm going to share with you guys how we do this real quick and easy. Okay. All right, so we're going to be squeezing. This is the lemons that came out of this bag. And as you can see, it's a pretty decent amount of lemons. And if you've done any price comparisons on lemons, these are pretty big lemons. And when I went to Walmart, they had small baby lemons that were probably half this size for about 60 cents for one lemon. So overall, this bag of lemons came out to about a little over $5, which is, in my opinion, cheaper than buying lemons individually. Now, if you don't have access to Costco, you could go to Sam's or some other big box warehouse, or whenever you find lemons on sale, you pick up some lemons and then you bring them home. If you're going to be putting the entire lemon in your water, lemon slices, then what you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead and wash these very good. That way you can put the lemon slices in your water. Me personally, I hate the lemon peels in my water. Makes it taste weird. I personally prefer just to do the juice, which is what we're going to be doing in this video. Now, I've got the container right here that we're going to be putting the water in. I got a little funnel that we have in the kitchen that I'm going to be using to funnel the juice from this squeezer. This squeezer we've had forever. I do have a link down below to a squeezer that I found on Amazon that would do the job, make it quick and easy. You can do it by hand if you prefer to do it by hand, or you could pick up like a hand squeezer and squeeze these as well too. We found that the juicer works really well, makes the process really quick. And the great thing is that this squeezer that we have actually has a little cutoff. Like if you want the pulp in it, you can actually open up the little slides and it'll open up the holes. You can have pulp. You can determine how much pulp you want, or if you want no pulp. We prefer to have our lemon juice with no pulp. So we're going to go ahead and use this to squeeze the lemons. And so let me go ahead and run you guys through how we do this. And I'm going to share with you guys some other stuff that you can implement as well too. If you don't like lemon juice, or you just don't want the acidic hitting your teeth. And I know lemon juice can be pretty bad for your teeth, but you want to make sure that one of the things that we do to protect our teeth is we will drink lemon juice 1 time per day and then drink clean, fresh water right afterwards, where we swish around in our teeth or our mouth. That way it protects or cleans off our teeth as quickly as possible. You don't want to be sipping on lemon water the entire time, because the acidity in the lemons is bad for your teeth. So let's go ahead and get started. I got a knife right here, guys, and I'm just going to run you through the process on quickly how to make some lemon juice and add it to your water. And then we'll go into the book a little bit and I'll read to you guys some other stuff that you can add that has low oxalate foods as well too. And you can see that squeezes it really good, guys. There's nothing else. It leaves a nice clean squeeze that you don't have to worry about waste. So then I just take that lemon piece, put it in this bag, and then that's going to go to the trash. And you don't have to worry about the seeds going into the lemon juice, because when we close off those things, the seeds are actually, it's going to prevent the seeds and the pulp from going in there. Plus, even if you leave it open and you want pulp, the seeds are too big to fit through those little holes. All right, so I'm just going to be quiet now, guys. I'm just going to make the lemon juice, and we'll show you guys at the end how it comes out. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and empty this out, because you'll notice that when I'm actually squeezing the lemons, the pulp and the seeds are getting stuck or trapped inside of this container, the lid. And so I want to make sure that it doesn't actually get inside of the juice. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this and clean out that mess before I squeeze those last 3 halves in there. So there you go, guys. That's the fresh squeezed lemon juice. And as you can see, it actually does quite a bit. And this thing does have a amount, and it's a little hard to see, but it does. Oh yeah. So right here we have 8 ounce or milliliters and then ounces. And it's about to a little, the very top line right here is 32 ounces. I believe that's 24 ounces, and it's over the 24 ounce line. So it's almost not quite 32 ounces of fresh squeezed lemon juice. So when you get done squeezing this, this will last you for a little while. Depending on how many people are drinking this, what we want to do is take off this lid, and we're going to just put this lid in the sink. And then you want to find yourself a clean bottle, container, or something that you can put the squeezed lemon juice, the fresh squeezed lemon juice. And we're just going to go ahead and pour it in here. And I use a little funnel to make it a lot easier to pour. And this should hold all of it. I'm hoping, I think it does hold all of it. If it doesn't, we'll put it in another little container. But I just want to show you guys how to make fresh squeezed lemon juice and how to store it. We're going to go ahead and stop pouring it in there, because if I pour some more, it's going to probably overfill. I'll find another little container once I'm offline and put it in there. But want to just go ahead and seal this up. And then we're going to put this in the fridge, and we're going to drink in our water throughout the week. That way we are adding oxalates to our food, or to our daily intake of oxalates, because like I said, guys, if you don't want to end up with kidney stones from your diet, depending on, you might not be genetically predisposed to kidney stones, but if you are, you need to understand the importance of slowing down your oxalate dumping. That way you don't end up in the hospital. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video on how and why we drink lemon juice when we are on carnivore. We're not strict carnivore. I'm probably 98% carnivore. My partner has to implement some low oxalate foods into her diet because she is genetically exposed or predisposed to kidney stones, because her father has always had kidney stones, and unfortunately she is susceptible to them as well too. We didn't know about kidney stones or oxalates before this book, and if you are predisposed to kidney stones, or you or someone that you love has suffered from them before, then it's important to learn about oxalates. And I highly recommend this book, because like I said, guys, if you don't like fresh squeezed lemon juice, or you just are allergic to lemons, she talks about in this book some other low oxalate foods that you can add to your diet that will help slow down the oxalate dumping, especially if you're making the switch from keto to carnivore, SAD to carnivore, or ketovore to carnivore, or whatever. If you're just, going to beef, bacon, butter, and eggs diet and cutting out everything, it's going to be impossible for you to do that, especially if you are predisposed or genetically exposed to kidney stones or other health issues. And, it's kind of funny, because since I've been listening to this book and reading this book, because we have it on Audible and the paperback book, we have learned that oxalate dumping can lead to all kinds of different symptoms. So it's not just kidney stones. So if you are suffering or having some kind of issues when you're making the switch to carnivore and you have no clue what it is, I highly recommend learning about oxalates. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it makes sense to you. If you are dealing with any type of health issues and you're making the switch, then it wouldn't hurt for you to learn about oxalates. And maybe it's not oxalates for you, but either way, that's what it is for my partner. And so that's why we're drinking fresh lemon juice. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below, have you ever had a kidney stone? And if so, have you ever had kidney stone surgery? And if you enjoyed this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to this channel so that you could be notified whenever I put out a new video. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.